first clip of the day. Sometimes you don't see these, and I just want to take the time to thank God and you guys equally. You guys are just as powerful as God for allowing me to be here. Just thank you guys so much. I do it barely. Like, it's barely happening. If I can get a little bit more help, it would be amazing. I just want to, that's not why I'm saying this, but I'm really just was thanking. You guys check this out. I'm on the way up, so I don't, I might show this to you. I don't know. This isn't what I want to show you, but I want to just zoom for a second. I'm using the Galaxy because it's easier. I have my other camera with me. It's an X. All disturbed, they sit right there. This goes straight down. You can see this. I'm up here. I'm on my way up to towards the burnt forests. I get that because it's Sunday. You guys wouldn't believe the amount of people around town and like by the lake and all this stuff. It's crazy amount of people. So I had to come someplace where they can't be. Not even near me, but I'd like to be somewhere where I know no one will go by me, or I won't see some tourist that doesn't belong. I call them fish out of the water. There's one off the side of a cliff right now. I just passed. Caution tapes up, everything. Out of state. Never left their home before, but all of a sudden, they're going to go be like everyone else and they're going to go visit the country. All of a sudden. This has happened. Everyone has a newfound freedom all of a sudden. So I didn't come here to bitch, but man, is it frustrating. Like, why now are you coming here? This is what stopped me. This was not here, you guys. I didn't come here. I'm on my way up and I got stopped here. Look at this, you guys. This was really, really good. So it's all disturbed, right? I'm like right there. I'm like, no, actually I wasn't. I was right there. And I stopped and I saw it. No, it was right there. That's right. I was right there, saw it. Sorry, I lost my bearing. Saw it, and then I pulled into the shade. This is what I saw. Look at this disturbances going to it. Like, this has been disturbed recently. Look at this. Look at that. You guys just see that? It's an incredible thing. Am I going back in this forest? I might be. It looks so good in there, you guys. Like, I know about this spot. I stopped here. I don't think I filmed it for you, but I know about it. And then when I saw it, I was like, wow. And then I see the trail. Like, look at this trail going through the structures. Why isn't there a trail going somewhere else? You guys, look at this. Oh, I'm so happy with this. This is my first clip. I'm so happy with this. Watch the wow. Look how intricate, you guys. Not what I'm showing you, but just wait for it. Well, this too. Right, look how beautiful, you guys. You guys should thank God too. That you're able to see this. You're able to get through it. You're able to know. I'm telling you, it makes you special. No, not special needs either. Special. Remember, having money, being successful, that's a human construct. That's not what makes you special, okay? I promise. This is what makes you special. Look at that one. The flies are insane right here. I think I have off with me. You guys, look at that's a trident right here. So with this comes out, right? Hits that one. This one is a squiggly trident, and it goes really far. There's another one that crosses it that's a trident. I'm not kidding. Right? This goes down. I got to tell you, I'm more confused now than ever with who does this. It's all of them, but like, who really does it? Like, who needs it? Who's building it? You guys, that tree isn't from there. Look at that. I told you this just got done. Now I can prove it to you. Right there. This isn't going to be long. I just want to film this. You guys, this is pretty crazy. Look. See, it's about location, but it's also about, look at this, you guys. Thank you so much for joining me on the premiere this morning. That was this morning. So whoever was chatting with me on the premiere, thank you so much for being there. That was like, it's rare where I'm showing a week old footage. That was a week because I had to go to Breck to work. I had to work so I could do this. Well, you know what I mean? Like, I guess I don't think I'm gonna stop. I didn't bring anything. It's all at the bike. I don't have to worry about it. Maybe water, but I didn't bring like my backpack. Look at this. Look at the ground. This is one of their spots. This is where they all sit. Look how disturbed it is, you guys. Like really disturbed. Oh wow, look at that. Look at that. In there, I don't know, it doesn't come out in the camera half the time. You guys, look at this, look at this, look at this, look at this. I actually like my other camera better for this, except that I'm all over the place with it. You guys check that out. That's like some real scrapes there. Could it be deer? Yeah, I mean, there seems to always be a deer with them, but I'm not seeing hooves either. Look at this, you guys. This is a perfect video just to put it by itself. Let's go to the top up here. Let's go see what's up there. Let's do it all in one clip. Look how all this looks have been put aside. This is exciting. You know why this is exciting? Because I get better and better at this. And the spots become more definitive. You don't have to really question. You could be like, oh, this guy's crazy, but look what he's showing. Maybe he's not. There is a trident there again. Again and again and again. See, this is bizarre. It's a trident right here. It goes up. It's kind of in shadow. But look how it's like walked on it is. There's a whole trail right here. And it comes up and that's it. Right to here. Look at that. No one can see you here. You'd have to be on a motorcycle or a side-by-side to be where my bike is. And I can tell some people have come up this. It's locals because you would never know how to find this unless you had been on it before. It's too hard. That's why I came right here when I saw all the people at the lake and stuff. Let me tell you, sometimes it looks better on the video than it does in person. Not here. This looks so much better with your eyes just to be standing right here. You guys, I've noticed a lot of people want to come out and stuff. I'm not opposed to this at all, especially the right people. It's a difficult thing, you know. My best places are very far. Typically take a motorcycle. I can take you to amazing places in the truck, as you've seen me do with other people. See, this is choppy. This is a game trail on their trail. It's both. Yeah. And, you know, it's also, you know, there's a liability there too. What if something happened? What if you just had a heart attack right now? What am I supposed to do? Then, all of a sudden, I'm this horrible person, right? Mark took him out. He thought he was doing this. He killed her, and it's like, do I really want to go through this? You know? Would anything happen to you? No, of course not. But you gotta worry about that stuff. There's not enough money in this. You know, I would need an insurance policy, and look at this, you guys. That's why the people that come back it's a little different. Those guys like Nico and Lorelei that was here, Kelly, these are my good close friends. Like to me they are. So in this and out of this now, because you guys look, this is all on a giant trident tree. I got to sit here. I can't see. Look at, check this out. You guys, there's one there. Right? And this is a giant trident. Oh, it's hot. I have a ski sweater on. Look what I have on. I gotta take it off right now. Give me a sec. Okay, sorry about that. Actually, You didn't need to know that. Look, not only is that was a trident that I showed you, but so is the bottom. Okay, these aren't accidents, guys. It's finally taken like some people like 6 years. He's like, Mark, you finally convinced me on the tridents. I'm like, listen, man, look, there's a third one. That tree has 3 tridents that I can see. Like, and they're all literally tridents. Like 3 perfect tridents. 1, 2, 3. 150 to 200-year-old trident tree. Where does this go? Let's leave that right there. Oh, someone was sitting here. Look at that. I think that's game right there. That was a big, looks like just a big deer was sitting there. They're one deer. I'm starting to believe that they all just keep a deer for cover. Just in case. I think I change things here sometimes. They listen to everything I do and watch me, everything I say and point out. And then they use it for security. And what's through here? Look at this. Over there. It's open. Remember, if I come face to face with a bear, I'm probably in trouble. Look at that. It's a hidden open field. It means something. I know it does. You want to know why? Well, look. Doing interactions, probably the best thing to do. Never sleep under an X. You just camp right there. You always give them, like, leave them with their territory. That's the first thing I thought when I saw this. I was like, right there. Let them. They'll come over to the edges. It's a perfect, ideal environment for them. If you wanted them to do stuff for you. Look at that. This has been stepped in. Doesn't look like too much this year, but yeah, definitely has been, or it would look like that. There's an incredible amount of flies in here. Like
They put that branch there.
There many of them come at once, which tells me they were somewhere else doing something. Flying around these guys. Like they literally leave the bushes where he's sitting right now. These are all tridents. Look at. There's an X, freestanding X. Doesn't look like anyone's ever walked that way. I don't think even a deer has walked. Here, yes. There's been a bear here too this year. I've seen too many logs moved over. More than likely, there's already been a bear within a few hundred yards of me, and he just ran the other way. It's more of like you get him, you don't have to corner him, he could just feel cornered. That's the problem with animals. Like he could have just ran that way, but for some reason his instinct told him he was blocked in and he might want to come through you. And if he does, you could be in trouble. So this video's over. I just wanted to do one more. I just want to see what's back in here. Because that's no man's land for a long, long time. It's really good. There's X's coming out of there. All right, let's keep it at that. I'm really happy with this place. I want to go up further. The only way they can keep me here is if I get a noise. And like I tell you, most of those aren't for me. I know when it's for me. I know when it's to stay. And even if I get it by accident one, like they were hiding here and I hear over there, seat, then I'll take that too. I don't care. I don't mind, you guys. I have established this relationship up here with these guys. Like I don't mind pissing them off. It's almost like in a nice way. It's like annoying them, like your friends, like your best friend. You know, you can kind of just bother them, and somehow they'll still love you. You know, it's the same thing with these guys. I can't really do, as long as I'm respectful, can't do much wrong with them. They always like it, and I forgot what I was saying. Look at this. Sorry. So the other day, I'm like, I like ripped this whole stump apart. I'm like, sorry. I'm like humans. Believe me, I see it. Me too. I don't justify myself at all. I throw myself right in there with everyone else. I see. I'm just as accident prone as the next person. Slightly more coordinated than most, but when you're not concentrating, look at this, you guys. See, they're right in here. Why would he be in here? Up here. See, like even in here, they're hiding. It's from other beings. Look, how could there be, like that's blatant, but then that is really blatant. Okay? How many times do I have to do this? Look how clean it is. He's sitting right here. It tells you. Why right in here? Why is he hiding inside the hiding? Not from us, I can tell you that. It's one of the things I've learned through my research, is that there's an entire internal thing going on, and we have very little to do with what they're doing. We have something to do with it, but it's very little. The only thing they do is try not to let you see them. They don't care. They put this, they know no one sees it. A hunter of 40 years, who, by the way, thinks he's some badass out here, come out here. I'll show you who's a badass. The world ends and you come in my forest, you're going to find out real quickly who the tough guys are, okay? I've been hunting for 40 years, yeah, in your $200,000 truck just to get away from your wife because you're not a good husband and you can smoke pot, drink beer, and have whiskey. You know nothing about this environment and nothing about this forest. You've only convinced yourself because you sat out here. This is the point I'm trying to make about people. They are, now don't get me wrong, there's a few real badass. I'm not talking to those guys. You guys, real quick, you know when people say, oh, I love my job, you know, it's like almost like you just roll your eyes. Like that's what I do my whole life. I'm like, great for you. You know, I'm just miserable. A lot of us are just, you know, it's very difficult to go to work and stuff. But let me give you an idea. So I'm like shocked to have another 15-minute clip from her. So I was like, I spent 30 minutes there. And I was thinking to myself, I didn't realize, like, I guess I'd know, but it was nothing to me, you know. And if I was at my job, or any regular job, name it, you know, I'd be like, oh, we just got to stop here for 30 minutes. I'd be like, are you kidding me? So that's the definition of I love my job. If you can spend 30 minutes doing it and not realize a minute went by, then you love your job. So I'm just coming back. I did this all, whatever length of time that video was. I turned it off for a minute. That was it. So 10, 15 minutes it was? I don't know. But check this out. So they're sitting right here. So there's the trail, right? Nobody goes on it. It's a motorcycle. It's become not only that, but you have to go through two very deep streams. This foot's soaking wet. I don't know if you can tell. It's actually more of the back of my feet, and my pants are all wet. I've been sitting all through here. It looks like others to me, not Bigfoot. I think Bigfoot checks on these guys. It's like, you guys, look at this. Ow, get off of me. You're not nice. Guys, look, you got to trust me on this, okay? I know the amount of bugs in the forest, and I know when there's too many, and it's only when I'm near this is there too many bugs around. They don't really bite you, but they just flock around you. So anything alive out here, they're going to be around. It doesn't mean that they smell or they stink. Anything living sitting there, these bugs will just are attracted to you. Look at this, you guys. First of all, are you kidding me? And then they sit right here. Look how disturbed it is. So if someone's coming by, like nobody sees you guys. And they're on a side-by-side, so they're only looking at the road. And they just love to watch it. And there's me. You got to see me. I have every spot I have. I'm like OCD, like that. I go beep beep, or I go. I'm like, I love you guys. Every time. So that's me. Beep beep, and he really is sitting right here. You know how many times I've done that where they're probably like, well, this guy, what is this guy's deal? Always saying hello, and no matter what, especially when I go through my spots. Hey, look at this. Look at that seat, you guys. Look. They'll tell you it's a seat. Sitting right there. Again, you guys, look at the trail. Oh, they're coming all the time. Look. It goes right to that. Oh, trident. Well, I can't. I'm telling you now, okay? Because I'm making it. By saying this, it'll happen. I will sit right there and make fun of humans going by one day. I'm telling you right now. The common peasants that know nothing, me and these guys were going to sit there and be like, aha, you don't know anything. I'm just teasing. You think you're cool, but you don't know anything. Imagine how cool you would be if you actually knew something, because you are kind of cool. We just don't want to admit it because there's no backing to it. You're just, you know what I mean? You might have a good personality or something. It's just, imagine if you actually had real earthly knowledge, not the lies you've been told. Everything you think is not true. You couldn't prove one thing that you think, yet I can prove it all. Does that make sense to you? You're going to defend your brainwashing without any proof whatsoever. Yet all I do is show you evidence. That's all I do, is show you the evidence. Yes, I run my mouth because when you're in here, there's some kind of, I'm zapped. I'm under their influence. That's why I was yelling at people, like, don't ever tell me how to act when I'm standing in here. Because you'd be the same way. There's some kind of, something happens to you in here. It's a control. It's so you can't see them. They're right here. Okay? Look at this, you guys. Whoa, 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 whoa. What was that? I don't like that. I felt that in the ground, you guys. That's a really scary thing. Sorry for the interruption. I just got to say, you guys, this happens to me. Not often, but already once this year that I can remember. And when you feel it in the ground, it's a crazy thing. I know it's them. I cannot expand. You gotta trust me, okay? It only happens when you're standing here. Now I don't know if I think one time I thought it was underneath me literally. That was last year, that one. This time I think it was on top of the ground. I just felt it like, coming through the surface, like someone was stomped on the ground. Crazy thing, you guys. It's real. You guys, I felt and I felt it in the ground. Look, something skidded right there. See that? It's a footprint, you guys. Look. He was like, I'm not kidding. Look, this is all disturbed. Yes, look how turned up it is. It's all footprints. They always stay on the same ones. I gotta come through here quiet. Look how that's just sitting there. Hey, just real quick, if you haven't seen the early videos, I would go look, you guys. If you feel like you have a feel for me a little bit now, and you haven't, go back like years and just pick, try to find ones that look like I was doing something. Like, wow, he was really out that day. Try to find a video that looks like that. I can't really, because there's too many made up, I usually try to make a name up from the day, but it's just like, man, does it get hard to make names for this stuff? So, but I really recommend going back and just listening to the Rookieville. But some of the stuff, the stuff that would happen was much more blatant and frequent. They've really gotten to know me, and I think someone has told them to calm down a little bit, except for that I'm seeing them more now with my eyes. This is it. So in front of there's nothing. They're always waiting for someone to come up the hill. Look at this seat, you guys. Just remember what I've taught you guys. You don't have to ever question anything again as long as you're reading the alphabet, the system. It's like read the ABCs without knowing how to spell, and then it's real. You don't have to question it if you're reading their system. I mean, it's as plain as day. Look at this. Full decoration, X shadow. Okay? Just remember, if anyone ever shows you timestamps like that again, there's a wallow and then a shadow of an X perfectly inside the squared off wallow, that the timestamps are real next to you. Those are the others. Meet the others. X shadow. If you can film me a thing of mulch in an X shadow, you're an expert. Because even the best in this, they don't find seats too often. Although people have been, but not quite like here. That's why I don't leave here. I can't. They told me, Mark, you can't. They told me if I go to do this somewhere else, they said something like, I can't exactly tell, I don't remember, but it was like, you'll just be like everyone else. That's what they told me. If you're not with us, same as everyone else. It was something like that. I understood exactly what they meant. So they meant if I don't film this and I don't do it near them, I won't go anywhere. I'll be able to go find this, but that'll be it. Here, I'm going to take you all the way. It's my life mission. Just stick with me. When have I've been telling you this for 8 years, and I've never let you down yet. Remember, there's much patience in this, okay? Which I don't have. So I'm with you on that. We're gonna try to expedite this patience. just simply for a lack of patience, as fast as I can. Trust me, I am not looking to drag anything out. I want to do this all as fast as we can. I'll never leave this subject, no matter what, but I'm going to try not to. You know, I forget all about, like, I remember now that I'm watching this, but I would have forgot all about this. Like, I know I'm under their influence. I'm just walking around. Like, you guys, look at that. Oh my God. So in the interest of, like, time and uploading, I'm editing through this because for half an hour I'm here. And honestly, it's never not something like this. It's unbelievable. Can I screenshot that while I'm doing it? No, I can't. Sorry, that was me. It's just, I think so. In other words, on a day like today, I did the premiere this morning, and then if I did a lot today, but just this footage, I think it's cool if it's put up the same day, then someone might want to watch it. If I show this, like, hey, this was last year, it's like, for some reason, it's like no big deal. If I put it up that day after a premiere that I just did, that was an hour and a half. I don't know. It's kind of cool that it was today. That's all. So I'm trying to get this done and edit through it. Oh, I got to show you across the street. That's right. All right, you got to see across the street. Hopefully, I can still upload this. If you're hearing this voiceover and it's Monday, I apologize. It could be Monday now. But hopefully I can get this uploaded for Sunday night. Love you guys so much. Thank you for joining me this morning on the premiere. I used to have hundreds of people on the premiere. Didn't show half of what I do now and didn't know I wasn't even close to where I am now. And I would have all these people watching. Now that I actually know exactly what's happening, nobody watches because they don't want information. They don't want to know anything. It's crazy. All I do is show you the truth. Like, literally show it to you. It's annoying hearing me, but I show you it. It's all there. A little bit. And then look at this corner. So think about it. This was probably so amazing before this trail came through here. I want to take a look at least at the burnt forest. And I'm actually on my way to where I get incredible activity on this path. All I got to do is stop on this path. 10 miles up here. I filmed it 2 or 3 times already. Every time on video I got it. So I don't know whether it'll happen today, but I want to just do it like for myself, or if I can get it on the video, great. These are all seats, you guys. Right here. Look at that. It's all on this incredible, unapproachable situation. I film it many times on these dome, like they're dome. I'm on top of a dome at I think I'm about 9,500 here. Look at this. You guys, I have been in here. None of this was here. I filmed this for you like last year, about this time. You guys meet Clory. This is Clory Form. This is a lot like the little island in Florida, but in the Keys that I was at. This is what they do. They can literally become the forest, like, in a sense. I think there's much more to it, but as far as we're concerned, that's why it's so hard to see them. And the camera. Remember, the camera's just getting the littlest bit, I think. It's not much. I was right here. Look at the trail, you guys. Look at the end. It's an X. And then that's what's across. I'd love to zoom over there right now. I could. I might actually today, but I want to use my camera. That's a giant X. Look at that. All here. I told you, they don't hide. Everything's off the ground. And they're right here somewhere. I know they are because my arms tell me so. The others. That's all this is. So let me give you an idea. If there's a big guy here, it's probably like what you would call maybe like a dogman, which I don't think is their name. That's not my name. That's not my name. Imagine they came out like doing a dance. I'm like, yeah, dogman. And all of a sudden there's like a Vegas show of them coming out. That's not my name. That's not my name. Oh, I'd be a rich guy. I could sell that footage. I could sell that even if people thought it was fake. That's not my name. It's not funny at all. I have no idea. You guys, I know I'm under their influence. I'm telling you. It's like having a buzz without really having a buzz. Like so you're not enjoying being high, but you're... you get kind of kooky. That's how I know. Depends on who you're with. It's always different. You guys, look at this place. Like, this is my first 5 minutes up here. And I feel like I don't even need to do anything else. Like, I am, though. I'm going out all day. I have such a small window. You guys, I need help with this winter. I have no heat. So as of now, I'm leaving. Man, there's too many flies on me, you guys. It's their flies, I'm telling you. Yeah, I know. Hey, I want to wash that gray right out of my hair. Trident. You guys, what about, I forgot.
So I'm like ADD central. I'm not leaving. I just meant like leaving maybe for the winter, which I don't want to do because I really like to work here. Like I get a lot done here in the winter, and I get videos here in the winter, and I end up other places filming. I get always a video or two in the winter, somewhere in another state. That's what I'm really looking for, is to spend some more time, like in Arizona, I know, somewhere. So that's all I'm saying is I might not make it to the winter here again. Like I have a brand new furnace, but I got to get the guy back here again because it's not staying on.
You guys, there's nothing quite like it because you come out here and you really get used to a certain situation, and then boom, the ground shakes underneath you. It's a crazy, crazy thing. There's burnt forest up there. So let's go. I'm heading way up today. And the higher up the better because it's hot here.